Hi there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is going to be your tarot forecast for the month of September. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Saggies. First up, we have the Hermit in reverse position, followed then by Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, upright. And next we have the Four of Swords in the upright, followed by the Queen of Swords, upright. And next we have Major Arcana, the Star in the upright, followed then by the Six of Pentacles, upright. And then we have Major Arcana, the Hierophant in reverse, followed by the Eight of Cups, upright. And next we have the Five of Wands in reverse, followed by the Six of Swords, upright. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, Saggy, for your overall energy, you have that of the Hermit in the reverse position. You have quite a bit of Major Arcana here. Could be a little bit of an intense month for Saggies. The the Hermit, the Virgo card in the reverse position, generally speaks of coming out of a period of solitude. The Hermit in the upright position represents when we're going into solitude, and we can go into solitude for many different reasons. Sometimes it's because we need to study something. For students who are sort of going within to study on the internet, you kind of need to be alone to do those kinds of things, to focus and so forth. For others of you, could represent a little bit of introspection. Maybe you were in that phase where you were spending a lot of time alone in introspection, or you could have been researching something, and for whatever reason, excuse me, you could have been just feeling like keeping to yourself. When it's in the reverse position, it could see you this month now finally coming out of that sort of solitary feeling and that sort of solitary energy. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more like socializing again, sort of getting out and about. So that's your overall energy for September. It's what's crossing you is another Major Arcana here. This is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. So you could have intermediate periods of good fortune happening, where you're sort of in that sweet spot with the universe. You're not really resisting anything, where things are coming to you in small increments. Like I said, it's just crossing energy. So it could be throughout the month you're feeling the energies of something, you know, some good fortune, basically, because the Wheel of Fortune in the upright is about good fortune, where you're sort of in the right place at the right time. So you could be having some really good moments throughout the month. Now, in the past, this is something that could have been taking place a month ago or a couple months ago. You have the energies of the Four of Swords in the upright position. This is definitely similar to the Hermit energy, where we're resting and recuperating and just taking a time out. So it could be definitely that some of you Sagittarians were in that sort of, you know, more solitary mode, which is kind of unnatural for Sagittarians, because you guys are usually, you're the go-getters, you're out and about, you're all over the place, highly sociable. And so it could be that the past couple months, maybe you found yourself in sort of like a quieter place and just keeping to yourself and that type of energy. Some of you could have been healing or from illness or injury or that kind of thing. But you're definitely coming out of it in the month of September. Now, coming right into the month, the present energies you have is the Queen of Swords in the upright position. Queen of Swords is a court card, so this could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy, that of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. The Queen of Swords in the upright, it could even be your own energy as well. Where you're feeling like telling the truth. The Queen of Swords wants to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. She's very analytical. She keeps emotions out of things. This could be a partner you're dealing with, could be a family member, a friend, or a boss, or a co-worker. This person is just sort of laying it on the line. They're just, and like I said, it could be you too. Sagittarians have a tendency also to be very blunt and in their speech and in their communication. And maybe in this particular situation, it's really called for, I feel pretty strongly from this card, is that there is some information that does need to be spoken about out loud, and to clear the air, basically. Now that energy gives way to the early part of September of another major arcana here, the star in the upright position. Beautiful energy, really, really nice energy, Sagittarius. I love the star. This is very hopeful and optimistic energy. It's beautiful. It's where we just know, we know from inside of ourselves that things are about to turn around. Things are about to turn for the better. We're about to get a wish. It's wish upon a star kind of energy. And we just feel it. It's just that faith. We don't necessarily have anything in our immediate surroundings that tells us that this is what's happening. It's just that sort of blind faith and optimism. And Sagittarians are all about optimism. So great, great energy that you're moving into. And then a couple weeks down the road, around the middle of September, you have the energies of the Six of Pentacles in the upright position. Six of Pentacles, beautiful energy. This represents balance and reciprocity. For any of you, say that your relationship has gone out of balance, for example, this could see you finally putting things back in balance in your relationship. For others of you, this could represent generosity. This is where, say, if you need to borrow money from the bank for a home or, you know, business loan or things like that, it could be that you could be hearing a yes. For others of you, this could represent equal work for equal pay, where you're satisfied with the amount of money that you're making. Others of you, it could be that maybe someone in your family or your friends needs your assistance, and you're more than happy to step up to the plate and help them out. So very nice, so good, so far so good in Sagittarius. Now, where you could be coming from internally, not necessarily the face you're showing to the world, in the month of September, you have the Hierophant in the reverse position. The Hierophant upright, this is about commitments, making commitments and so forth. For me, when the Hierophant is reversed, this could be, especially because it's you internally, it could be for some of you, maybe you're feeling like coming out of a commitment. Now, just because we have commitments and we've committed to things in the past, it doesn't mean that we're obligated to stay there for a lifetime. So it could be that for some of you, you feel like you want to release a commitment that you have made prior to. It's going to be different for all of you. This could be a relationship. For some of you, this could be a job situation or a project that you were once committed to, or even a spiritual group or anything, an organization, and you're no longer wanting to hold that commitment, hold up to that commitment. So it could be some of you in the month of September are releasing yourself from some type of commitment. Now, your people environment, how people could be viewing you, is the Eight of Cups in the upright position. The Eight of Cups has actually been coming up quite a bit today for all the signs, or not all of the signs, but a lot of the signs. It seems like people are in a place in the month of September of wanting to find more emotional fulfillment. It's the Eight of Cups is still really good energy. We're aware of the fact that we have a lot of love around us, family, friends, pets, whatever, and we're feeling fulfilled by that, but there's something is missing. That little extra something is missing. So it could be for some of you, you're releasing a commitment to something that kept your energy or your time focus there, where you're releasing that and you're trying to find something else that is going to prove to be more emotionally fulfilling for you. For some of you, definitely it's a relationship, and for others of you, this could just be a favorite hobby or an emotionally fulfilling job, that type of thing. Something is just missing, and people are seeing you in the month of September as kind of going on a hunt for it's kind of like that vision quest type of energy I feel from that card. Now, in your hopes and fears position, you have the Five of Wands in the reverse position. The Five of Wands upright, this is a lot of that he said, she said, drama and competition, and a lot of stuff that really goes nowhere. When it's in the reverse position, I feel that some of you who could have been caught up in some conflict, family drama, work drama, that kind of thing, you're hoping that it comes to an end and you no longer want to be a part of this conflict, even if it's within your own relationship, or could be, have to do with this commitment you were in, and you just no longer want any part of that type of energy anymore. So the last card you have that concludes the read and concludes the month for you is the Six of Swords in the upright position. The Six of Swords represents moving on. Sometimes this can literally be moving. This could be physically moving on, moving jobs, moving homes, moving across the country, moving across the world. Or traveling. Some of you could be traveling at the end of the month. Others of you could just be moving on emotionally from a situation that perhaps you released yourself from. You're just moving on emotionally. Beautiful, very progressive reading here, Sagittarius. Very nice, very nice. I love seeing this card here for you. I know a lot of Sagittarians have been struggling from the past couple of years, and it looks like things are starting to ease up for you. This reading is really good. I hope that this helped you, Sagittarius. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, we'll see you next week or next time. Bye.